Okay, hello, welcome to this unconventional YouTube school where we unlearn certain concepts, perhaps relearn, so that we'll tread with our lives with a little more understanding, awareness, and added wisdom. I am not a guru or anything because I believe that each one of us are the gurus ourselves. But then we might help each other out in a way, right? So, what we're going to talk about this moment is inner peace. Finding inner peace, ironically, leads me to this statement that inner peace is not found. It is not something that seeking can provide. Because like calm and clarity, which is found in the absence of overwhelm and confusion, like silence, which is found under noise. Inner peace, too, can be found under the veil of distortion and chaos in our internal worlds. There will always be stresses and disruptions in our internal worlds, but what we refer to as inner peace here is the general average of the quality of peace that we are experiencing. And the analogy of inner peace not being found with calm, silence, and clarity is that when we do more, when we do a lot of things to achieve it, we're actually pulling ourselves away from it. So when we do less, when we let control and force fall away, we can more easily move towards it. Some things cannot be found. They can only be recognized. Inner peace is that. Peace cannot be found on anything. Methods are helpful, of course, but they're only assisting us into realizing that inner peace, along with other internal experiences, do not depend on a number of methods. It is evident when we allow ourselves to be found by peace. In fact, the desire to get a hold of inner serenity can be an impediment, can be the reason for us to be more challenged with it. Desire, then, this desire must lessen itself into an intention without a need for expectations and set deadlines on when we will obtain it. Again, inner peace is not something that is foreign. Peace is a natural state. Clarity, calm, love, they are natural states. And so what works wonders will be letting unnecessary matters fall away from our system. Letting unnecessary control, force, and desire for all of these things to fall away because they are natural states. Also, we must not put pressure on ourselves to perfectly capture this inner peace. In a world where wellness, healing, and growth is projected to be appealing, beautiful, and effortless, in several representations. Do not let the journey to inner peace become an image of perfection in a journey, because each one of us will have a different vision and experience with it. Inner peace, then, arises from the moderation to ceasing of desire, control, and searching for it. What then could we do to experience it without all these unnecessary actions? Go where you're most expressive. Go where you're most loved, loving, grounded, liberating, and living in your genuine terms. The less you do trying to prove to you that you are becoming more peaceful, and the more that you do or set your attention and energy to all these things that move you closer to your alignment, to what grounds and aligns you with your leveled heart, wise mind, and your loving soul, you will recognize it. You will just recognize it because you're at peace with your alignment. You're at peace with what you do in the small things. You will just recognize it. You do not have to prove anything or search for it, because it just unfolds. You just embody it. You are the living embodiment of that inner peace, of that peace. Because peace then arises from the little things that you do that spark your heart, that allows you to be authentic in all that you are, and being in the flow and listening to your needs and energy. It will be a natural part of your life, of your reality. So don't go searching for it. Let it build itself within you by diminishing all control and desire to achieve and obtain it. Because after all, it is our natural state. We would just release what does not serve us at the moment, do less of all of that do not serve, and do more of what supports us at the holistic level. I love you. here. And I hope that we'll learn to cultivate this knowing. But it is ultimately